North Alabama wearing the alternate The Shoals jerseys representing the collective Shoals area. And here we go, we are underway. Here's Mississippi Valley State's starting lineup. You see there the coach's son, Caleb Hunter, SWAC Freshman of the Year 2 years ago. There's probably not very many players who can say, hey, my dad was SWAC Freshman Player of the Year, so was I.
Yeah, and Hunter can straight shoot it. He can catch it, release from the three-point line, and it's lethal. And his backcourt mate, Elijah Davis, the freshman point guard, has a 2-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. It's going to be a fun two guards to watch.
Second all-time meeting between these two programs. North Alabama won it 2 years ago, back in 2019, 73-50.
And for North Alabama, the defensive focus is going to have to be high. You're going to have to communicate on a lot of the screening action from Valley.
Jamari Blackman guards Hunter. That'll be a fun matchup. 3 on the shot clock. Drive in, high floater. Umo offensive rebound, can't put it back. Rebound deflected to Youngblood, who was standing on the baseline. Matt, your map to success for the Delta Devils to get their first win of the year.
You're going to have to guard the three-point line. North Alabama has found their stroke from the three-point line, and that ignites them when they can get shots going. And then you need to force turnovers. This North Alabama team can get in ruts. We've seen them turn it over a bunch, and when you do that, that can allow you to find the rhythm on the road.
Hunter, step back. Short. C.J. Brim, shortest player on the floor, leaps up for the board. Here's North Alabama's starting five. It's the same group Tony Poolhall has used in every game. As Chapman misses the three, but Forrest keeps the possession alive for North Alabama.
This is North Alabama's biggest lineup they can throw out there at all 5 positions. C.J. Brim with a big heart to match his small size.
Forrest stripped. Here's McCoy running. Dumps off the easy finish for Elijah Davis, and that's how this game opens up. Matt, just the second home game for North Alabama. What's their map to success in this one?
Transition offense. You got to get out and get out fast. Mississippi Valley's given up 29 points in transition defense, and you're going to have to make life tough on number 21, Carpenter. He can go. He can get 23, 25, 30 points. You can't let him do it. You got to force him away from the basket, make him catch it going backwards.
Brim to Forrest, who just grabbed the offensive rebound. He knifes through and draws the foul. Goes against the big fella, Daniel Umo.
And if you're Forrest, that's what you need to do. You need to go right at Umo. He's slow laterally. So if you, and you saw it right there, just slow, didn't get over in time. Great job by Forrest to attack the newcomer for the Lions. Being a force down low, and he's got to keep doing that.
Correction. That's Leandre Howard, not Daniel Umo. North Alabama, the top free throw shooting team in the ASUN. Here's North Alabama with some pressure. And Matt, this is where it's interesting. North Alabama forces the most turnovers in the ASUN. Mississippi Valley, one of the top teams in terms of taking care of the basketball in the nation.
Yeah, Mississippi Valley State's only turning it over 13 times a game, which is really impressive considering the schedule they've played. And so for North Alabama, they want to try to make these guards especially uncomfortable. We're going to see a lot of press tonight from the Lions to try to make it difficult for this team in black.
2 minutes in, all tied up at 2. Forrest whistled for the foul.
North Alabama's hedging the ball screens, and what it means is the big's going to jump out, try to catch that guard and force them towards half court, especially when it's Hunter, because you don't want him to be anywhere near that three-point line.
Hunter drives in. Oh, look at the finish.
Been talking about his shooting, and right there he shows he's capable of putting the ball on the floor and making you pay.
Chapman finds Forrest, who's fouled on the way up. Forrest just got 2 at the line. He'll try to do it once more.
And good job by North Alabama. Mississippi Valley's trying to trap these guards on the wings, and so you kick it to the corner, and now the defense is extended, and Isaac Chapman makes the right play knowing the middle of the floor is wide open for the cutting Forrest.
Forrest misses the first. A sophomore in his 3rd season of playing college basketball. He has all 3 of North Alabama's points. Davis beats the pressure. It's a Mississippi Valley State team averaging 55 points per game.
Mississippi Valley struggled to shoot the ball consistently, only shooting 30% as a team from the field.
Tough finish inside. Offensive rebound and putback for Leandre Howard.
And great job by Howard to keep that ball high. The temptation for those big guys is to bring it down.
You can't leave Peyton Youngblood open. He drills it.
But again, transition defense for Valley is weak, and North Alabama makes them pay.
Peyton Youngblood, 10 threes his last 3 games played now. Another finish inside. Wave off the shot, going the other way.
Right there, forced when he set the ball screen, rolled into the defender that was guarding Jamari Blackman. You can't do that in today's college basketball. That's going to be an illegal screen every time.
And North Alabama's top rebounder heads to the bench. Pop Cisse checks in for the first time.
These are big minutes for the young freshman Pop Cisse. He's going to have to be big defensively and get some boards.
And he has to guard the 7'1" Leandre Howard. Blackman in the passing lanes. Blackman and Hunter, this is going to be a dandy. Hunter, a heave. Long rebound to the big fella. Second chance opportunity. Leads to the easy bucket for Robert Carpenter.
Carpenter made that fadeaway look smooth. Great job by Mississippi Valley to get that long rebound after they had to force the late shot.
And a turnover. Here's McCoy. Davis baseline, wave it off. Unfortunate because he drilled it. Carpenter steps out of bounds. All 5 star
points off of Leandre Howard's 3 offensive rebounds.
North Alabama 1 of 3 from the floor as D'Talion Brown checks in, as does Dallas Howell. And here's a North Alabama turnover. McCoy has numbers. Miscommunication. And the Delta Devils can get nothing. Possession, North Alabama.
And that's all credit to D'Talion Brown, racing back for the Lions, getting into it. There was confusion in transition by the Delta Devils, but D. Brown, number 1 in the gray uniforms, hustles back and forces the turnover. Great job by that young man checking in, getting the ball back for the Lions.
Blackman, open look. Howell offensive rebound. Cisse inside. The young freshman with the jump hook.
Confident Cisse against the 7-footer says, I'm ready to go. Backs him down, left-hand jump hook.
North Alabama's pulled within 2. Hunter, floater. And here's a chance for North Alabama to tie this game up.
Good job by North Alabama.
Forget the tie, Blackman takes the lead.
You knew after that last open 3 that Blackman missed on the wing. He's not going to miss too many in this gym that wide open. Nobody picks him up in transition. And the leader for the North Alabama Lions steps up and buries that 3 ball.
First lead of the ball game for North Alabama. Running jump hook, hops in and out from Davis. A deflection. Lindsey Hunter showing the hands. 17-year NBA vet. Bet he can still shoot it.
There's no doubt he can. It's like riding a bicycle for a guy like him. He can knock down shots quickly. showing off those hands over there, coaching them up on the sideline for Valley. Coach Lindsey Hunter. Freshman Daniel Ortiz setting it up for the Lions here in the half court.
1 point lead for North Alabama. Youngblood with 7. Cisse just hit the jump hook. Oh, look at the move! And he'll head to the line to try to get 2.
And the entire bench for North Alabama jumped up on that one. They love Pop Cisse. He works so hard, battling a little bit of a shoulder injury, but right here, just a good move. Quick spin, get the big fella up in the air, go right through the contact. A lot of times for those bigs, they want to lean back, and that's where a big guy like Howard can send that shot backwards. Cisse almost got that one to go, but instead he'll stand at the free throw line, shooting 2, bringing in some good minutes here so far is Pop Cisse.
Pop Cisse, big minutes coming up big. He gives North Alabama a 3-point lead. Hunter beats the pressure. A 7-0 run for North Alabama.
And look at D. Brown down in his stance, battling. Don't want to let that shooter get a shot off.
Carpenter can't get the bounce. Here's Daniel Ortiz. Ortiz and Howell combined to shoot 8 of 11 from 3 in the win over Alabama State. Cisse. Rim unkind that time. And Carpenter traveled.
Took an extra step before he put the ball on the floor, did Carpenter after he established his pivot foot.
Cisse. D'Italian Brown. Right now the rim's not letting anything drop.
No, that's a good shot for D. Brown. He's struggling from the field right now for the Lions, but if he can get a few more shots like that, he can get it going quickly.
A tough turnover. Davis trying to lob it into Carpenter. The 4th Mississippi Valley State turnover.
And uncharacteristic from Davis. He's normally on the money with those passes. Looked at Coach Hunter, said, my bad. Hunter told him it's okay. He's fine with those passes from Davis because he knows more often than not it's going to lead to good things for the Delta Devils.
Brown from the corner. D'Italian Brown in and out. Look at Dallas Howell with the hustle board.
Dallas Howell's more than a shooter, and he's shown that off on 2 offensive rebounds so far.
Howell, offensive rebound. Ortiz battling inside. And finally, it's McCoy snagging it. Carpenter, he hits the 3 in transition.
Carpenter is a walking bucket.
Brim, maximum effort, look at that.
C.J. Brim is so shifty in the full court, and when he gets going full head of speed, he's hard to stop.
And now Mississippi Valley slows it down. What a back and forth game this has turned into.
And it's going to be this way. These two teams, they're hungry for a win.
Shot clock at 8. Carpenter again. Offensive rebound, McCoy. Each team crashing the boards.
Yeah, both teams going to have to start boxing out. You want to hold your opponent to 1 shot.
Carpenter feeling it. Look at that.
Yeah, that's all it takes for a guy like him. He just needs to see 1 go in, and quickly Carpenter already up to 8 points.
Mississippi Valley State back on top. Cisse hands off to Brown, who misses. That was Hunter defending underneath. Hunter launches. Dallas Howell, his 3rd rebound. Brim finally cut off. Cisse underneath again. Love the touch.
Yeah, he's got great touch. left hand and right hand. So far, we've only seen the left hand hook over the right shoulder. But the best thing Pop Cisse did on that possession, he was patient. He waited for the offense or the defense to spread back out. Now he knows he's one-on-one, and he can get to that hook shot.
He's up to 6 points. North Alabama back on top. Our third lead change. Hunter pulls up, make it 4 lead changes.
Miscommunication on the ball screen defense right there. North Alabama's been hedging all night long. Right there they catch. You can't catch on Hunter.
Brim takes a tumble. Ortiz. The freshman is pure.
That was nothing but nylon here by Ortiz. What a great shot by that young man.
3
tonight, representing the entire area here. And this so far, Benjamin Ray, this is a fun game right here.
Mississippi Valley State, the flip side, Robert Carpenter heating up. He has 8.
He's got 8. Caleb Hunter's got 4. They got 12 of the 20. That's the two-headed monster for the Delta Devils.
Carpenter gets a handle on it. The drive, the adjustment to the free throw line now.
And you can see Carpenter's got his confidence. He's got the bounce in his step. He wants the ball in his hands, and his teammates trust him. Mississippi Valley State's going to ride number 21 all night long. They're going to try to ride him all the way to a road win.
He scored 17 in his debut against California Baptist. Then against Ole Miss, 27 points, 7 rebounds. Oh, and he was 10 of 19 from the field.
He was so good against Ole Miss. Watching that game last night, he could do it at all 3 levels. He got to the rim. He made some threes. He really defended well against Ole Miss as well, showing that side of his game. Man, he's a good young player who's going to make some serious noise in the SWAC.
1-point ball game. Will Susi and Omar Figueroa in the ball game for the first time for North Alabama, and Figueroa runs out of room over there.
Right there, Susi and Figueroa getting in no man's land down there in the corner, and both of them left their feet. You got to be under control, stay on your feet unless you know what you're doing. Once you jump and you don't know what you're doing, you've put yourself in a bad situation. You got to stay calm right there and be under control.
Each team's led for 4 minutes and change. We've had 5 lead changes. Chance for another right here. Hunter, look at the handles. Figueroa gets it back, draws the charge.
And that's what you do as a great teammate. You turn the ball over on one end, it doesn't matter. Don't hang your head. Get down on the floor, get it back, drawing the charge. Excellent job by Omar Figueroa.
1-point ball game. Figueroa, he's getting a hand in this game.
Great mid-range jumper, an excellent job. 3/4 court, 1-2-2 press from Mississippi Valley State. They're just trying to slow down North Alabama and not let them get in their transition. But when you do that, the middle of the floor is wide open. Nobody for the Delta Devils responded.
Drive in from Waller. It's Jamari Blackman cleaning up the miss. Waller nearly got it back. How about Figueroa the last 3 possessions? Turnover, draws the charge, hits the jumper. Ortiz.
You talk about he's coming in the game. He's shooting 58% from the 3-point line as a freshman. That's incredible and a testament to who he is.
7 of 11 from downtown in his last 2 played. The Delta Devils need a bucket, down 5. Their largest deficit. There's a tough pull-up. Here's Ortiz. Figueroa took a tumble. Tough break for North Alabama.
As they call him, Omar took a tumble there in transition. That was going to be an easy 2 points. Good break for the Delta Devils. And now it's can you take advantage, where the Delta Devils have shown some weaknesses when they go to the bench. They got to get through these rotations. They struggle to score, and that's kind of shown up here in the last couple minutes.
Another UNA player goes down. McCoy, a wild pass into the bleachers. Heads up.
Substitutions for Valley. Number 1, Harry Green. Number 11, Caleb Hunter.
Caleb Hunter checks back in.
Rob Carpenter checks out, and so if you're North Alabama, you might want to take advantage right here. See if you can go on a little run with the leading scorer for the Delta Devils on the bench.
North Alabama shooting 46% from the floor to open up.
For the most part, North Alabama's been very patient, taking what the defense of Mississippi Valley gives them.
Will Susie right to the rack.
The signature Susie spin, it's what he does. If you watch him long enough, you know he'll do it. And when he spun right there, got the defender on his hip, he's going to win that one-on-one battle at that point every time.
The 8th different Lion to score. 15 bench points for Tony Pujols' team.
This team's as balanced as they can be. Team 4, as they like to call themselves. They really trust each other and play together.
Shot clock at 5. Waller in trouble at Mississippi Valley. Turnover.
And that's now the 7th turnover forced by North Alabama, doing a great job defensively, and so far they're turning it in to some benefit here. 6-0 run for the Lions over the last 2:15.
Look, North Alabama defensively one of the top teams in the ASUN. 3rd best scoring defense, 2nd best field goal percentage defense. But the big stat for Tony Pujols, they forced the most turnovers. Isaac Chapman, the veteran, with a jump hook.
The veteran, he holds his hand down like he's too little. Isaac Chapman put some time in the weight room this summer. He's strong, he's healthy, and he's ready to go, leading this team. Doing a great job stepping in down there in the front court.
The freshman Ortiz, the tough task of guarding Caleb Hunter. Hunter around the world, the pull-up. Offensive rebound, the putback from the big fella, Agar.
Big bucket there by Agar. Needed it for the Delta Devils to stop the run of North Alabama.
Lead at 7. North Alabama's hit 5 straight from the field. A deflection, Waller. Coast to coast, fouled hard by Will Susie.
That's a good clean foul by Susie in transition. Didn't want to, take out Waller, but he wanted to make sure he didn't get the and one. A good job by Waller. He still almost got it to go, showing some strength. Waller read the play perfectly on the other end to get that steal into a live ball turnover.
Waller at the line. Hits the first. 3 fresh Lions check in.
And the Lions will do that. They want to stay fresh, especially defensively. We talked about their numbers. They want to hold teams under 40% from the field and under 30% from the three-point line. And so far on the season, they're doing that.
Final 5 minutes of this first half approaching. Blackman, open look. Howell, another strong offensive rebound. Look at that putback.
Great job by Dallas Howell to go right back up with that one. We've seen him get a couple offensive rebounds and kick him out, but that time he knew it was close enough and he used his athleticism to finish at the rim.
Hunter in trouble, able to find his teammate. Dallas Howell right now saying, hey, I'm more than a shooter.
Yeah, and it's good for him to do that, especially early, because you talk about scouting report, teams are just going to label shooter. Don't let him shoot the three. Well, when he can do multiple things, now it's going to make the defense be honest for him, which is going to allow him to continue to get easy three-point shots off.
Grant finds the big fella underneath, an easy finish for Yumo. Two-man game. Brim to Chapman, who steps out and knocks down the 2.
Yumo was playing off on the ball screen there, doing a great job communicating, but Chapman, that's all the space he needs to knock down a mid-range jumper.
North Alabama shooting 55%. Chapman nearly got a steal. Grant blocked by Howell. Shot clock at 5. Brim a deflection. Here's Blackman. Blackman, like a bull, loses it. And Grant, Matt, of North Alabama's 32 points, 17 have come from the bench. 11 players have played, 10 have scored.
It's North Alabama team showing they're all lethal at all levels of the floor.
Pop Cisse back in the ball game. He has 6 early points. He turns it over.
Cisse giving them valuable minutes. With Dame Forrest in foul trouble for the Lions, you bring the freshman in. He's undersized compared to these other Valley bigs, but so far, Pop Cisse really giving good minutes.
North Alabama playing tough defense against Mississippi Valley State, the Delta Devils. 41% from the floor right there. Hunter turns it over, the pressure from C.J. Brim.
And that's now the 10th Delta Devil turnover, and the Lions are starting to capitalize on those. 9 points off the turnovers for North Alabama. They're doing a great job hedging on those ball screens, making life difficult on the guards.
They're almost to their season average in turnovers in the first half. Cisse back inside, fouled on the way up by Daniel Umo.
And great move there by Cisse. Knows he's quicker than Umo, so just get the big fella to stand up, and once he stood up, Cisse explodes right to the rim, get to the foul line.
Cisse playing as loud as his shoes. I love him. 6 points. He's 2 of 2 from the line.
Yeah, good for him to have the confidence to rock those shoes. I know I would never be able to do it. But his personality's like that too. He's a fun guy that his teammates love. He's been a great addition to this team.
He misses the first.
And really, it's been a good match. Pop Cisse coming in. Coach Ahmad Smith, one of the assistants for North Alabama, coaches the bigs. They've been great for each other, really pushing each other to get better. Coach Smith staying on Cisse, communicating with him daily. Cisse just soaking it all in and picking it up pretty quickly.
Ahmad Smith, a bit of a reputation in the ASUN for developing bigs.
But he's a junior college national champion player himself. Great college player, had success. He knows what it takes to be good at this level.
Davis, the drive, floater over Howell. Cisse banging underneath for the rebound.
Good job by Cisse. Take the contact from Umo, get back into play, get that rebound.
Brim, the shiftiness. Cisse, runner. Here comes McCoy.
You gotta love watching C.J. Brim in the full court, just with the basketball. He's so quick, so shifty.
Here's Carpenter back in, his pull up. Look at C.J. Brim battling with the 6'9" Daniel Umo.
And that's what you got to do as a guard. When you know you're big, maybe a little undersized, if you can get in there and help your teammate out, gang rebound is what it's called. You got to do that. Great job by this senior leader who's one of the more unselfish players on this team. He leads by example.
Tony Poolhole could not believe he got 3 years out of C.J. Brim, able to come back and take advantage of the extra year.
He's just such an energy guy. He's a glue guy for this team. He's the vocal leader. All of his teammates trust him. He usually makes the right play.
Cisse from the high post. Brim with 6 on the shot clock, drills the tray ball.
And right on cue, he looked up, saw the shot clock was at 5, and just calmly buries the 3 ball to give North Alabama their largest lead of the night at 10.
The Lions have hit 8 of their last 10 field goals. Big answer from Caleb Hunter.
Caleb Hunter reminding everyone, I'm a shooter, and this is what I'm here to do. Back down C.J. Brim and calmly knocks down that 3.
He led the SWAC in 3-pointers made last year. Brim, in and out.
And Hunter will lead the SWAC in 3s again. He's just that good of a shooter. He's in range when he steps in the gym.
Here comes Davis. Hunter, heating up.
And that's easy for him. When he can catch and shoot and it's in his pocket. And Elijah Davis is so good at hitting him in rhythm. And look, 10-point game, you blink, 4 points, Mississippi Valley right back in it.
Youngblood. Oh, here we go.
Back and forth affair, you called it earlier, and it's been true the whole half. And how about another senior for North Alabama, Peyton Youngblood, burying that 3 ball. Excellent work. North Alabama now to 8 assists on 13 made shots.
Peyton Youngblood now his last 3 games, 11 of 13 from 3. Carpenter off the shot clock.
And now the shot clock is off, so for your North Alabama, run your best half-court set right here. Coach Tom Berryman is the assistant on the scout. He's got a play designed for this moment right here.
Calls the timeout.
Good. North Alabama feels like you're making them work, but it don't matter with those two.
Here we go. Let's see what North Alabama drew up. Does not feel like a 7-point ball game.
No, it does not. This has been a tightly contested game that has been fun to watch.
Bram with 6. Youngblood with 2. Has to hurry. A heave! The team of Florence with the team of the Shoals.
Yeah, it's a great way to make tribute to the Quad Cities right here all in the area. People love this university. This university is the heartbeat of this area. And so a good job by Coach Pujol and his staff to honor the whole community.
First touch for the Delta Devils. Hunter. Jamari Blackman all over him, and Hunter ran out of real estate.
That was all Jamari Blackman. Did a great job. They tried to set a flare screen for Hunter. Blackman got over the top, was right there on the catch, and forced Hunter to go backwards. Anytime you can make a shooter go backwards, you win as a defender.
Jamari Blackman 2 points away from entering the school's top 15 on the all-time scoring list.
Yeah, he'll get there and he'll keep climbing. The young man can score and score quickly.
The Mississippi Valley State bench wanted a backcourt. Falls Forrest inside, wave it off. Youngblood a charge.
And how about Carpenter? We've talked all night about his offense, but right there, the young man sliding over defensively, taking the charge, trying to do everything he can to get the Delta Devils a victory.
You get the stop, now you need the points.
Yeah, you got to put the two together. There's plenty of time left, obviously. Second half just started, but any chance you can string that together is a good thing for Mississippi Valley.
The Delta Devils shot it right around 41% in that first half. Hunter with 7. Youngblood all over him. Howard with 1, a heave from McCoy. And North Alabama gets the defensive stand.
Good one-on-one defense by North Alabama right there to not give Hunter any driving lanes.
Forrest spins. His shot blocked.
Tell you one thing's for sure, these two coaches are as intense as they come. They're up and down the sidelines moving with their guys.
Tough finish from David McCoy, the Southern Miss transfer. Youngblood, his first miss from outside.
Right now the Delta Devils doing a good job defensively. They've made it hard on North Alabama.
An 0 of 2 start from the floor for North Alabama. Hunter charges in, can't get the bounce. Offensive rebound, Carpenter. That rim's so unkind right now.
I don't know how Carpenter didn't get that one to roll in.
Blackman's turn, there it is. Shamari Blackman.
There's that transition attack we were talking about. North Alabama racing down the floor. Mississippi Valley confused, doesn't communicate, and leave a great shooter open in Jamari Blackman, and he buries that 3 in transition.
11-point lead for North Alabama. That was North Alabama's first field goal of this second half. Shot clock down to 7. Davis fouled on his drive. That 3 from Jamari Blackman gives him 6 points, which moves him into 15th place all-time on North Alabama's all-time scoring list, passing Tim Harris.
Congrats to Jamari Blackman. He's such a good, humble young man, works hard, does all the right things for this North Alabama program.
Davis goes to work. McCoy with 6. Davis with 3. His runner. C.J. Bram was smothering him.
And that's 2 fouls on this possession for North Alabama that were late in the shot clock that you didn't necessarily have to have. You played such good defense. You're getting Mississippi Valley down late in the shot clock. You know they're going to have to take an errant shot. Don't bail them out with the foul.
Davis hit the first, second on the way. Misses, lead back at 10. Right back to where we started. Blackman just hit one. Another for Jamari Blackman.
When a player like Jamari Blackman finds his rhythm and he can go 1-2, left foot, right foot, step into a jumper, that ball's going down, and Jamari Blackman's got that look in his eyes right now.
You can see the confidence from a shooter.
No question. After an up and down year for him last year, he's been consistent for the Lions so far.
Again, shot clock at 5. McCoy with 2, the step back. Oh, what a shot.
That was great. Shot clock winding down, step back into it. Did a great job of knocking it down.
Bram attacking. Forest baseline. Great defense from the big fella, Howard.
Good job by Howard to keep those long arms straight up in the air.
Quick attack. Davis can't finish. Here's the turnover. 2-on-1. Davis misses.
Yeah, it's been the same recipe. North Alabama getting out in transition. They're knocking down the 3-ball. Jamari Blackman's made 2 threes here in the second half. He's now up to 9 points for the Lions.
Tony Poolhole turning to his bench here. Very effective in that first half. 17 first half points, make it 19 for the game. Pop Cisse, that baby hook.
You get Pop Cisse to that right shoulder, left-hand hook, and it's as consistent as it comes. The young man continuing to earn more minutes for the Lions.
A bullet pass, watch out. Kennard Waller turns it over. Does it make it a little more difficult, the jump hook from a lefty?
It is hard because, especially as a defender, you're not used to sliding that way to guard that. And so what you got to do is you've got to make him go to his right. You don't want him to get to his right shoulder. Make him go to his left shoulder.
Here he is again. Wanted to go back right that time, draws the foul. Daniel Umo. Hey, in an era of guards, three-point shooting, I'm loving the bigs in this ball game.
Yeah, no question. These guys are battling down there. It's a physical game for those post players down low. Forrest has played good minutes. Howard for Mississippi Valley State. It's been fun to watch these big guys get after it.
Dallas Howell pops that one. My!
When a guy can shoot it like that, you almost get a little jealous, like the way he makes it look so easy. I mean, that was a quick release, great pass from D. Brown. He actually looked off the defender to set that up.
D. Brown behind the back. Brown all the way with the left hand. Goodness.
D. Brown has just awakened Flowers Hall here in Florence, Alabama. The bench is into it. The crowd is into it. What an incredible dribble move off the turnover. And you can see Flowers Hall on the bench erupts.
The bench, 17 first half points. They've scored the last 7 for North Alabama. And again, Robert Carpenter cannot get the bounce here in this second half.
Yeah, it's been pretty amazing to watch the shots for Carpenter not fall. I mean, there's shots that would typically go for him, but haven't been able to do it. But he hasn't shown any frustration. The young man just staying focused, keep battling for the Delta Devils.
9 first half points for Carpenter. There's his first point of the second half.
And the Lions have done a good job on Carpenter so far this half. I mean, he had the one easy one that just didn't go, but every shot he's had in this half has been tough.
He hits both. Down to a 15-point ball game. Howell, again, this time misses. Carpenter misses. It's Italian Brown on the board. Brown feeling it. Look at him right to the rack. Carpenter denies.
Carpenter gets that block, sends it away.
Back the other way, a strong finish. Waller challenged up in the air.
Waller's a good, tough player. He's made some tough plays tonight for Valley.
It's down to 13. Couple of defensive stops. Brim creates separation, a turnover. The UNA crowd not happy with the last two possessions.
It's a great shot by C.J. Brim. Official must have saw him drag his pivot foot as he took that jumper. Disbelief by everyone for North Alabama. Can the Delta Devils take advantage?
Hunter gives it up. Here's D'Italian Brown. The lob too far out in front of Cisse.
And that's one where D could actually take one more dribble, D Brown, and then loft it. That gives Cisse enough time. You don't feel like you have to lead him. And that way he can run underneath of it.
Pop Cisse was ready to pull the rim down. Big possession for Mississippi Valley.
Yes, North Alabama team's doing a really good job right now on Hunter. They're going over all the screens, making him run away from the ball, making it hard for this team. They're trying to get the ball to Hunter right now, and they just can't get it to him.
Carpenter finds space. Hand in his face. Ortiz cleans up the miss.
Great closeout by Dallas Howell right there to not foul and force the miss of Carpenter.
Cisse on the block. Around the big fella with the left hand again.
And for a freshman, Cisse is so patient. He's just waiting. He's picking his spots, and when he gets his spot, he gets there and he scores.
Career high 10 points for the freshman. Carpenter. His tough second half continues. Brim. Right place, right time. C.J. Brim all the way.
And Dallas Howell, we keep calling his name, but he got the deflection that led to that C.J. Brim layup, and this North Alabama team now has a 17-point lead.
They gave the rebound to Brim. An assist should go to Howell. Jump hook missed. Brim in traffic. We've talked about the bench, we've talked about the offense, but Mississippi Valley 3 of 13 in this second half.
Yeah, this North Alabama defense has locked in here. They've also forced 4 turnovers in this half, and North Alabama's now got 13 points off of the Valley State turnovers.
Hunter follows his miss. He and Carpenter have had tough goes in this second half.
And it's a credit again to this North Alabama defense. One-on-one, they're winning the battle.
Carpenter doubled. Finds Hunter. Hunter launches an air ball. And C.J. Brim fouled.
And again, right there, we talked about make life difficult for Carpenter. He had the mismatch on C.J. Brim. C.J. Brim's a great athlete, great defender, but Carpenter's got size. Cisse runs over, doubles. They kick it to Hunter, and they're making Hunter go away from the basket. That's what you got to do on a catch-and-shoot guy like Hunter.
Hunter and Carpenter had 19 in the first half. They just have 2 so far in the second half combined. Cisse wants more inside. Look at the young man. Can't get it to go.
Claps his hands in frustration. He thought that one was going to go. That was a good physical move from Mr. Cisse.
McCoy. Davis inside. It deflected by Cisse. Players diving. Ortiz rolling with it. Taken away by McCoy. Hunter right to the rack. Finally gets one to fall in.
And good job by Hunter to force Dallas Howell one-on-one. Howell's got the size advantage, but Hunter got Howell underneath the basket and was able to get that layup in. Little helter-skelter. The Delta Devils come away with the win on that possession.
Daniel Ortiz, an opening. Oh, in and out. Five Lions set to check in. Carpenter pulls up a miss. Lead pass to Brown, too far out in front. And a line change for Tony Poolhole.
One thing I know North Alabama's going to want to clean up. North Alabama's now up to 15 turnovers of their own. As efficient as they've been shooting, they're still shooting 54% from the field, 50% from the three. But those 15 turnovers just kind of uglying up the game a little bit that I know is frustrating Coach Tony Pujol right now.
9:18 to play, 15-point advantage for North Alabama. The Lions led by 10 at the break. Tough drive for Waller. He had Susie on him, he had Chapman coming over.
A lot of times the way North Alabama wants to play defense, they want it to feel like for the offensive team that there's 6, 7, 8 Lions out there. And you talked about Susie. You know, Waller thinks he's turning the corner, and there's number 12, Isaac Chapman, standing right there. And then he tried to dump it off Peyton Youngblood right in the middle. This North Alabama team does a good job rotating, staying together defensively.
Waller hits the first free throw. He goes 2 of 2, and that's best case scenario for Mississippi Valley.
No question, anytime you can get points with the clock stopped when you're trying to make a comeback, that's the best thing you can do.
Lead at 13. Susie, he can't finish. Delta Devils pushing. Waller had nothing, he's fouled. Will Susie commits the foul.
Susie right there coming back in transition defense. He's hustling in. You can't blame him right there. But he's got to be smart. You can't pick up that foul. Now it puts the Delta Devils in the bonus, which again adds to their benefit trying to come back.
Waller hits the front end. The Delta Devils collectively a 65% free throw shooting team. Here tonight, however, now 9 of 11.
Well, Waller's one of their better ones, coming in at 84% from the free throw line. Does a great job there, and now he's 6 for 6 on the night.
Lead down to 11, a 6-0 run for the Delta Devils, who were once down 17. McCoy all over Blackman. Blackman trying to find the handle. Figueroa, a deflection from Hunter. Great defense from the Delta Devils.
That was great defense right there by Mississippi Valley State, making it hard, shutting it down. One thing that Mississippi Valley State's done now, they've gone on a 6-0 run over the last minute and a half. They've gone small. They've got 5 guards on the floor.
Isaac Chapman draws the charge. Waller trying to get inside.
Isaac Chapman known for his high-flying shot blocking skills, but right there, unselfish, taking the contact, doing a good job drawing that charge.
The Delta Devils on a 6-0 run, but they've only hit 1 of their last 7 shots, getting it done from the free throw line right now.
Yeah, Waller's had 2 trips to the free throw line to help him out.
There's a turnover. Figueroa stripped. McCoy, Waller, and here come the Delta. Thanks to the defense, nearly 4 minutes without any points for North Alabama. The Lions have turned it over 4 times during this stretch. Jamari Blackman draws the foul as they're getting close to a 10 count.
Yeah, Delta Devils bailed out the Lions right there, tripping up Jamari Blackman. If they stay solid, probably could force another turnover and continue to cut into this deficit.
It was a 17-point lead at one point. CJ Brim has UNA's last points. Chapman draws the foul on Carpenter. His 3rd personal.
And that's one Carpenter didn't have to do. He was going to be in the right position. Don't reach. Keep your hands out where the officials can see them. You're physical enough. You're athletic enough to stay with Isaac Chapman.
Can the Delta Devils find another stop? Youngblood, the 3-point shooter, goes right to the rack with a left-handed finish.
The Lions went 4 minutes and 21 seconds until Peyton Youngblood's able to get that layup. Good touch by Youngblood, going full speed to have that soft touch. Shows the skill level of number 14 in gray.
Carpenter back the other way, blocker charge. Isaac Chapman does it again.
Chapman beats him to the spot. And that's all you have to do as a defender. Just beat him to the spot, take the contact in the chest, and that's going to be Carpenter's 4th foul now. So he's going to have to be smart right here.
Peyton Youngblood had that drive. He's been a three-point shooter this season, but a lot of fans remember his high-flying act. Got to show the athleticism there.
Yeah, he's got the athleticism, and it's good for him to see it. His first year here at UNA, battled some injuries, didn't really get his legs under him, but since then, he was a catalyst last year in March to get North Alabama to the ASUN championship game, and tonight so far being a good spark as well.
The 18th North Alabama turnover.
And that's what's kept the Delta Devils in the game. If North Alabama doesn't turn the ball over shooting the way that they're shooting, this game's a 20-plus lead right now for the Lions.
The Delta Devils another chance to make it a single-digit game. Hunter one-on-one on Blackman. Waller has carried the Delta Devils into the body of Brim. That's back-to-back charges drawn by North Alabama.
Great job by C.J. Brim to sell that, let out a yell when he took the contact. How about the two seniors getting back-to-back charges when it matters most? This North Alabama team is locking up this half. They forced 8 turnovers for the Delta Devils, but only 5 made field goals this half so far for Mississippi Valley State.
Daniel Ortiz back in the game, UNA's top scorer. And the Delta Devils get one back. Waller draws the charge.
Gonna say the man of the hour right now for the Delta Devils is number 3. He's doing a great job. That's unselfish right there. Good job by him. Mississippi Valley State switching right now guard to guard. They can do that with this smaller lineup. They don't have a post player on the floor like they typically would. It's actually making them a little more versatile defensively.
The 19th North Alabama turnover. McCoy loses the handle. Can't beat it to Hunter. And that's actually the 19th Mississippi Valley turnover.
And great job by Peyton Youngblood to force that turnover, stayed down in a stance.
North Alabama trying to catch the Delta Devils napping. Each team with 19 turnovers. Blackman right to the rack, the adjustment.
That's a good play design by North Alabama off the dribble handoff. Then it turned into a 2-man ball screen with Chapman and Blackman. You had a lot of false motion over here on the weak side, and Blackman's able to get to the rim because there was nobody from help side. Mississippi Valley was so worried about the shooters on this side of the floor that Blackman got to look at the rim.
Jamari Blackman started the year 21 of 21 from the free throw line before he missed his only free throw attempt in the Alabama State game. He was one of 9 players nationally that had not missed a free throw by that point.
He's just so calm. You can tell he goes through his routine, takes his deep breath, does what he needs to do to get these points for his team.
He's got 10. Lead at 12. Hunter behind the back. Youngblood frustrated after the foul call.
Youngblood thought that Hunter initiated the contact. That's one of the new emphasis in college basketball. If the offensive player initiates the contact, the defensive player is supposed to get the benefit of the doubt. And that's what Youngblood was frustrated over.
Don't you love seeing competitiveness come out like that? Hunter, a tough miss.
Yeah, you love watching these guys want to win, and it just comes out.
Hunter misses 2 big free throws. He has just 2 points in this second half. C.J. Brim races by everybody. Open look. Daniel Ortiz misses. Youngblood offensive rebound.
Great rebound by Youngblood. We talked about him showing the attitude on that end, where on this end, he just showed the heart to win.
Charge back the other way on Isaac Chapman.
Get Chapman with the illegal screen. Official saw him stick his hip out to force that trip.
Delta Devils need offense. Waller deflected. Who touched it last? North Alabama.
The Delta Devils right now, what they're doing just some isolation looks. They tend to do this late in the game. They want to get their guys hot and go one-on-one. That's okay when you go one-on-one, but you need some other guys moving to give him a look because North Alabama right now is doing a really good job defensively one-on-one.
Davis, floater, short. The defenses are tightening up here.
Yeah, it's been a tough go for both teams. Right now, neither team has scored in the last 2.5, 3 minutes.
Blackman launches a deep three. The Delta Devils have had several opportunities, but the lead's still stuck out at 12. Hunter loses the handle, comes back with it. Waller, three. Oh, the Delta Devils needed that.
Big time three by Waller to get him to 13 points, leading the way for the Delta Devils. And shout out to Elijah Davis. That was an unselfish one extra pass to the man Waller, who's in rhythm right now.
North Alabama on another drought, 3 minutes without a field goal. Brim stripped on the way up. Let's see which way we're going. It's Mississippi Valley State basketball.
And 20 turnovers for the North Alabama Lions. These two teams have combined, that's 21 turnovers. These two teams have combined for 40 turnovers in this game. Just non-conference early season basketball can be a little ugly. These two teams are definitely doing that right now.
Season high for North Alabama turnovers. Isaac Chapman!
Yeah, they absolutely do because they're going to play hard. Going with the smaller lineup has really helped the Delta Devils. It's made them more versatile defensively, and it's allowed them to get into some good offensive looks.
Carpenter back in the game, works on the freshman Pop Cisse. Tough shot. Daniel Ortiz with the rebound. Brim racing past everybody. Maximum effort again from C.J. Brim.
C.J. Brim was not going to be denied in that transition break. He knew his team needed a bucket. That breaks another scoring drought for North Alabama. And the seniors are getting it done right now down the stretch.
Waller's been getting it done on both ends. Misses there.
Waller's been in rhythm, but you don't want to take a fadeaway three right there. Get into some offense. You found some rhythm putting the ball on the floor.
Ortiz adjusting. What a finish for the freshman.
That's an absolute tough finish by Ortiz. Mississippi Valley State didn't really commit to a ball screen defense right there, and Ortiz knew he had an advantage, and he made him pay.
What a swing. 9-point ball game with the basketball. Now you're down 13.
No question. It's got to be frustrating every time for the Delta Devils to think you're turning the corner, and then you look up.
Carpenter, and that sums up his second half. Nothing will fall.
No, he just can't get anything to go down. That's a tough rollout right there. He's now 3 of 15 from the field with 11 points.
Again, Hunter and Carpenter had 19 first-half points. They've combined for just 4 in this second half. Easy backdoor cut. Peyton Youngblood finishes.
And how about the textbook fundamental, just left foot, right-handed layup?
Carpenter finally gets one to drop in.
He says, I don't need the layups, I'll just make the threes. Good job by him to bounce back after that tough rollout. You know, he's shown a lot of composure tonight. He's never really looked frustrated.
Ortiz the lob. Pop Cisse! Bring it down, big fella.
The two freshmen getting it done right there. Great job of teamwork. And the bench for North Alabama now up to 30 points after that alley-oop.
McCoy passed on the three. The Delta Devils need to go. Another miss from Robert Carpenter.
And this is a must-stop right here for the Delta Devils.
D'Italian Brown's floater flushes in.
Ever since that behind-the-back move from D. Brown, he looks as confident as he was last year in his first year here in Florence.
Carpenter pestered. Boy, the North Alabama defensive effort really showing right now.
Yeah, they've done a great job this half on the Delta Devils.
Hunter with a big three.
As we're talking about the defense, Hunter just steps up and buries that three ball.
Brown running. Hard foul.
Good answer by North Alabama. Mississippi Valley State was a little discombobulated there, trying to set up the press. couldn't get back, and D. Brown made them pay. You know, defensively, North Alabama's been so good. This half, only 29% from the field is Mississippi Valley State.
Despite the turnovers, North Alabama still 56%.
They've been really good from the field, moving the basketball. Got 12 assists on the game on their made shots, just really trusting one another. 45% from the three. This team's been really efficient minus the turnovers. If they can clean that up, they're going to be a really tough team to guard.
Brown goes 1 of 2 from the line. 58 seconds left, 14-point lead for North Alabama. You just mentioned it moments ago, 33 bench points. 11 players have played, everyone has scored.
32 points in the paint too for North Alabama. We've talked about the threes, but they own the paint tonight as well.
Hunter. Carpenter offensive rebound, stripped by Blackman.
That's a big-time play by Jamari Blackman to seal that rebound and looks to ultimately seal the victory.
D'Italian Brown tried to seal it right there. Waller racing, stepping through, misses. And North Alabama can run this clock out. The Lions led by 10 at the break. The Delta Devils trimmed it to single digits a couple of times. UNA led by as many as 17. And in their second home game, Tony Bullholz going to post another W. Matt, a collective effort start to finish for North Alabama. But how about the big fella, Pop Cisse?